Hi guys, welcome back. It's Chrissy the Crystal Indigo, and as promised, I am here with your video, your reading for the full moon in Capricorn. This is a super moon. I believe this is a strawberry moon as well. So make sure that you do your affirmations, your intentions, your petitions, whatever it is, your rituals at this time, because it will be magnified, okay? So after I do this video, I definitely will be doing my intentions for the full moon, my affirmations. I want to send so much love and light to all of you guys. I've asked my angels, guides, spirit teams, angelic beings to come into this reading and help me deliver the best messages possible. And the messages that have come out are amazing. With that being said, take notes. Make sure you check out the Etsy shop, Chrissy Crystal Indigo, for all of your spiritual needs, products, the apothecary line, the herbs, the crystals. And if you need any services, whether Reiki, Akashic Records, past life regression, readings, check out www.chrissythecrystalindigo.com. Now, don't forget, the 50th follower will win a reading of your choice with me. So head on over and join the contest and follow my Instagram, Chrissy the Crystal Indigo. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe. That is a form of an energy exchange donation. If you cannot donate, I am all for it. This gets the message out to other fellow light workers, to other soul sisters and soul brothers, and our soul tribe just in general. We gained some new soul tribe members. Check out the comment sections, greet them, for those of you who've been following me since 2018. But we are going to dive right into the reading. So again, this is the full moon in Capricorn collective read. This is the energy for the summer solstice, for the Cancer energy, and the strawberry moon. This is also a super moon. So this has been quite some energy that we have been receiving. And comment below, how did you get through your retrograde? Was it heavy? Was it light for you? How's this full moon Capricorn energy working for you? Let's comment in the comment section so we can support and help one another, okay? Now, I'm going to dive right into the reading. So the first spread that I'm starting out with is the Mystic Moon Twin Flame Oracle spread. I am starting with the Divine Masculine first, okay? Then we'll go on to the Divine Feminine. So pay attention very carefully, because these messages are very important, okay? So I asked Spirit, what's happening with the collective in general, right? And it's funny how I'm starting with the Twin Flame Oracle spread versus using the Oracle or Tarot first, right? So let's rock with it. Let's guide straight through this. So with the Divine Masculine energy, they are getting vibrations. They are getting, energy downloads, light code downloads. There's a lot of things that's happening with the Divine Masculine. A lot of the Divine Feminines have seen energy, flow with their Divine Masculine, meaning their energy shifting, their attitude shifting. 1 minute they're hot, 1 minute they're cold. And again, you as the awakened counterpart, you are already in the know of what's happening. And so that's why it's best if you know how to send, healing energy to your divine counterpart, or distant healing energy. It's so important that you do so, because when you meditate and when you clear your chakras, you're helping your divine counterpart as well. So they are feeling these vibrations and sensations. We also have fall. So you may have met your counterpart in the fall. Something significant can be happening in the fall. We also see the 2 candles there. So some of you guys could be doing rituals or prayers in regards to your divine counterpart. But that also shows an 11, right? And so we know 11 is a very spiritual number, very sacred number when it comes to our connections, when it comes to our spiritual journey. But you see that those flames are lit. And so you think of your connection as this everlasting burning flame that doesn't burn out, right? Because you always feel each other's energy. So this is really beautiful. And so we have pause for divine masculine. So a lot of the divine masculines during this time, especially with this full moon in Capricorn, now we know some of them don't even know what's in their natal chart. So I guarantee you there's some Capricorn energy in their natal chart where this full moon in Capricorn is affecting them a lot. And so now they're taking a time out. Now they're pausing because they're thinking about, what am I doing with my life? Why am I the way that I am? Going through that self-check, type of energy, because a lot of them are coming to that realization that they have hurt a lot of people, that they have done a lot of things that they didn't have to because they were going through what they were going through, right? Some of them couldn't communicate effectively. Then we have summer, and then you have the starfish. It's beautiful. Five talks about changes. So again, we've been hearing this since we've been talking about it when we began talking about the new age of Aquarius last summer, gearing up to this moment where this summer 2021 we're going to see a lot of unions, a lot of things happening within a collective, and a lot of changes. A lot of you guys have really embarked on your spiritual journey as well, just really taking a leap and stepping out on faith and being carried the way through with spirit source divine when you're following your path and your mission, right? So this is beautiful. Again, summer, we just got into the summer solstice. There's going to be a lot of significant changes for the better for the collective. Now for divine feminine, we have dark night of the soul. So for some of you who are newly on your journey, you may have started to experience your dark night of the soul. For those of you who've been through this and on your 3-year, 4-year, 5-year with your divine counterpart, you may have experienced tower moments. I know within the last couple of weeks there's been a lot of tower moments within the divine feminine collective, right? And it's like that's when you have to pull back, take a step back, and just re-evaluate a lot of things. Okay, I know this is going to trigger this situation. I need to know that won't happen again the next time because I need to work on that, right? Or vice versa. You're actually being strategic in learning how to work with your divine counterpart so these triggers can be shut down immediately, right? And so for the divine feminine, we have balancing of the scales, right? Just equal reciprocity. Treat me the way I treat you. Unconditional love. Give and take equally. This is what divine feminine is focusing on because, again, for the collective, divine feminine gives, gives, gives. Don't pay attention to the self-love for his or herself, but more, in the mindset of, I got to get my divine counterpart on board. I got to get them, right, because I don't know if I'll be able to finish my mission if my divine masculine isn't, doing what they're supposed to do because they're slowing me up. And you have to come to that realization that you continue to focus on what you're guided to, where you're being called to, your purpose. Your divine masculine will have to catch up. And, I always say, I can't wait around for your soul to play catch up. You got to keep doing what you got to do. And again, your energy pulls your divine counterpart's energy. If you notice when you're in your purpose, when you're in your mission, where you're not paying attention to your divine counterpart, they still run through your mind. They still in your energy. I woke up this morning and was like, dang. And what did I do? I transmuted the energy. I'm not calling. I'm not reaching out. No, because at the end of the day, there has to be a breaking point. There has to be a limit with what you're not going to accept anymore, what you're not going to allow anymore. People know what they're doing, regardless if you're in divine feminine, divine masculine connection, whether it's just a regular connection, right? It's about, integrity. It's about loyalty, right? And at the end of the day, you have to have enough strength. You have to get enough strength to know that, hey, spirit won't let me struggle with this for too long. Pick up where I left off at. I got things to do. And spirit source divine God is going to support you and help you no matter what. Because notice anytime that you're being done wrong or someone's doing something mischievous towards you or trying to get over on you, divine source spirit God always allows them to see you being blessed. So continue to vibe high. So the next card out for divine feminine is action. Divine feminines are taking action. Look, I got things to do. I need to focus on my purpose, on my mission. I already communicated to you what was going on. You couldn't smell what I was stepping in, so I'm moving on, right? You're holding space, but you're moving on to what you're called to do. You can't sit there and wonder and ponder around and try to figure out when is your divine counterpart going to smell what you're stepping in. You just can't do it, right? And then we have pride and ego. And I feel like this energy is coming out because it's like divine feminine, even though, you know, so bad you want to, you know, try to go and call, try to make it work, try to communicate. You're just like, no, because there's just certain things that you don't do. And again, in these connections, as I explained in the other video, before the sign videos, your divine counterpart is not going to purposely, maliciously hurt you, especially when you are down and out. And if you run across that type of energy, that's, you know, that narcissistic empath type of energy, where that's that dynamic where the empath is trying to consistently show the narcissist's unconditional love and how they should change, and how, you know, if they change, how it will help their life so much better. But, you know, that person has to see that, or they're going to continue to destroy, continue to destroy, continue to destroy. And at some point you start to wonder, do you get a rise off this? Seeing other people just being mentally, emotionally beat down, right? And you guys can Google that information that I was just communicating to you about, because it does happen, it does exist. And again, divine feminine, you are the empress. You are not an emotional punching bag. You are not a human doormat, right? You create magic. Your divine masculine knows that. They feel that. They see that. They dream about you. They know it. And they're scared, excuse my French, shitless, right? The overall energy, we have mirroring. So right now, what is your vibe like, divine feminine? How are you feeling? How are you feeling about yourself? Because I know for me, other than this situation with my, you know, with my left side, I am damn good, right? And that's how you come off. I don't care who don't got me. I got me. But you're wrong, because your ancestors, your spirit guides, your spiritual team, they are rocking and rolling with you 100% and spinning the block every time somebody does you wrong. All right? Now, the energy that wanted to show itself. We have self-worth. We have signs, right? Those numbers are just getting stronger and stronger. We have crossroads. What should I do? Should I go left? Should I go right? Right? We have new direction. Seeing yourself authentically, truly, genuinely naked, pure. Embracing the sun. New beginnings, right? We have material world. And guys, don't let people tell you because you're in the spiritual business, or you are spiritual, or you do readings, or you do healings, that you have to dress a certain way. If you don't sit there and do that healing in those Prada shoes, you better. This isn't that time, right? We're not going to wear shrubs, robes, and look all ancient for someone to believe that we can do what we can do. God, Spirit, Source, Divine, we are the new age. This is what we given, right? And people are shocked. People are amazed. Be you. Don't down and drop yourself because of what you think society thinks you should be like. People are going to be comfortable speaking to someone that looks just like them. If I had someone walk up to me in shrubs and robes and be like, "Do you want a healing? Do you want?" I'll be shaking like, nervous. That doesn't make me believe that you are powerful or you can do what you can do. People seeing me do a healing right on the live. And some jeans with my hair wrapped. What's the difference? Right? Next energy out, free will. Right? And again, these contracts is very important. I don't care if you don't get it with me. Get it by somebody. You guys need your Akashic records. You guys need your past life regression, because you will not understand what's happening with your connection if you keep procrastinating and not getting that done. When I got my past life regression, I already had the vision of what I saw in my vision to match up with what my mentor was telling me about me and my divine counterpart in the past life regression. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And he was like, what? And I was like, I saw that, right? And um, to dive into the Akashic Records, to see the beauty. Me and my divine counterpart has had multiple past lives. One life, I was his mother. One life, I was his daughter. One life, I was his teacher. One life, we lived in Atlantis and we were healers. One life, I was a queen and he was my king, but I was the ruler in Egypt. Like, there's so many different things, and that's why that connection is so strong, because in every life we didn't finish where we were supposed to finish, right? Imagine seeing one of your past lives and seeing your divine counterpart die, and you're running to them and you're holding them, and you wake up and you're just like, oh. But it's showing you the lessons, why you're here to do it all over again. So that is why when I met my divine counterpart, no, not met, but saw for the first time now in this century, in this time, I just looked. First date, I just looked and I just couldn't speak, and my soul was like, hey, like it was gonna blow out my chest. I remember you, do you remember me, do you remember me? And then I wasn't awakened that much. I had 4 crystals and 2 tarot decks. I tell y'all this story about 6 times already throughout the 3 years I've been on this channel, because I feel like tonight somebody needs to hear that. And what was I supposed to do on our first date? Be like, did you hear my soul? My divine counterpart would have ran the other way. Like, what? You know what I mean? Like, I didn't even understand what that was. And then that's when it started, right after. I was like, wow. I always had spiritual gifts. But then when my divine counterpart came into play, they were amplified. And my soul sisters, they can come on here and comment how spiritually strong and gifted I am now. I was not that way in 2018. Yeah, I can flip some cards, read some tarot. You guys have seen it. The herbs, oils. Come on now, where did that come from? Your gifts and everything from your past life start to slide right on through, because we've done this already, right? The card we cringe to, divine timing. That's the energy to surrender, the third party energy. And again, it doesn't always have to be a person. Commitment. This is all of the energy flowing through the collective. Patience, family, and mute. Those light codes and downloads. Now we're going to dive into the elemental oracle. All right, so this is for the collective, right? And this is what's happening within the summer solstice, the full moon in Capricorn with the supermoon energy, right? And you know, supermoon energy lasts longer than the full moon energy, even with the phases changing, okay? So the first card out, we have the biome. And you see what it says, right? Looks more like the world card. Look at that, number 44, signs and synchronicity. And we have the connection, all right? So I asked Spirit, what's happening with the collective in this energy, all right? So again, first card out, the connection, number 44. Then we have voice, all right? Speaking our voice, working on our throat chakra. We have speaking your word. When it comes to the divine masculine and divine feminine collective, we all struggle with that communication piece, but the divine masculine struggles a lot more. As soon as you say the wrong thing, that throat chakra shuts down immediately, right? So they're learning to use their voice. We're learning how to communicate with the divine counterpart. 2 and 5 is 7, all right? We have West, completion, number 4. West, completion, number 4. Look how all of the stars are aligning. Look how beautiful this card is. And it looks like the brain is in the middle, how everything is finally interconnected, galaxies, etc. completion. Divine feminine and divine masculine are going to understand what their connection is about, why they are on this journey together. Again, for some, you'll be power couples. You'll be amazing. You'll change the world. You'll be very abundant. For others, you'll be partners and, you know, changing the world in that way. There's so many reasons why you guys have aligned in this lifetime. All right? Start practicing. Tap into your intuition and dive into your personal Akashic records and see what is the purpose of your connection. Ask spirit for a sign. All right. The next card out, we have magic. This is the alchemy. 43. Now, for those of you who took the class and attended the spiritual development course, we talked about alchemy. We talk about how we're magical alchemists, how we can transmute energy, how we can go into different environments and transmute change. Some of you guys have the gift of alchemy. If you guys have high priestess essence, or you're a star seed or a light worker with multiple, you know, star essence within you. So for example, for me, I have Palladian, Arcturian, and Sirian, right? Sirian. And I'm a crystal indigo. Do you see what all of that is? I also come from the angelic realm of the seraphims. So I work really closely with angels. So there's so many different things within you, especially when you've had multiple lives. And to me, it's really sad because some know, like, okay, next time when I come back, I'll do this. This is my last go round. When I'm done with this life, there's no other thing to come back and fix and repair, because I'm going to take care of it this life. The same for as my divine counterpart. All right? So the magic within, you are the alchemist. You can transmute. I also will be putting on the Etsy shop the Alchemist Gold. It's a apothecary oil, but I'm not going to tell you what it's for. I'm going to let you read the item detail when you go on Etsy, and I guarantee you will be having it in your shopping cart. And everything, all of my items, my exchanges are so affordable for you guys, because we all are going to win. This is for us. You break 43 down, that's a 7. Look at the hands. Beautiful, right? You create magic. You're an alchemist. Overall energy, bring it back to source. Sun. Look at that. And they're just sitting there, just glaring at the sun. Look at us, star beings, light workers, star seeds, witches, magicians, shamans, earth angels. I'm proud of every last one of you guys. If you are watching this channel, you are watching this video, you are on your way. Beautiful. New beginnings, opportunities. Yes, this is what that card says. All right. Now we are going to dive into the Island Times Oracle deck. All right. And this is in regards to the matters of the heart. We have engagement ring. Okay, engagement ring. I already had one divine feminine tell me they were engaged. I need a lot of more of you guys to come on up and tell me about this so I can get some wedding invitations. It says engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. Okay. Keys on a ring. It says many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. These are all the energies that's happening within this summer solstice for the collective. We also have date, meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan, set a date. Again, you're not waiting. You are living your life. You're holding space, but you are living your life. You cannot help raise the vibration of the planet by hiding in the house, depressed and sad because you and your divine counterpart are in separation. I only had one side working for 2 weeks, right? And you guys have seen my arm gyrating on video. I was pushed myself to make oils, to make herbs with one hand, pushed myself to go to one of my soul sisters' family gatherings with the cords. I'm not going to fail. I'm not going to let anything get me down. Right? And you should feel that way as well. Love. Unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. But remember, start with yourself first. We have self-indulgence, focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Boom. You know, and people take advantage when they feel like they're never going to lose someone, or that person is always going to be there. And, you know, sometimes not by, you know, being spiteful or malicious. But sometimes you have to be like, no, no, no. I'm sorry. I love you. But if you love you and I love you, then what the fuck about me? Right? Self-love first. Take care of you first. Okay? Now, these are the messages for Divine Feminine. All right? First card out, we have Estrope, 32, breaks down to a 5. The Star Daughters, dance. I dance, sing, and play with my sisters at sunset. A lot of you are being aligned to your soul tribe members. And again, when you get done watching this video, shout out where you're from so you guys can connect with each other. Because we're going to need each other. Okay? Next advice for Divine Feminine. 20. This is Celestino. The Inner Temple, Life Lessons. I go within my shadow for deep spiritual growth. This is what Divine Feminine has been going through. The purging, the trigger moments, dark nights of the soul, releasing. Beautiful. The Ancient Grandmother, Maya. Teacher. I am the teacher that leads with self-knowledge. Remember, you are the teacher that leads with self-knowledge. What does Divine Feminine do? Divine Feminine leads. And when Divine Feminine is in her power, Divine Masculine steps into his or her power. Look at that. Even looking at this card speaks strength, knowledge, wisdom. Right? We have Elion. Look at that. Beautiful, right? It says, the Empress of the Night, finale. After the storm, I emerge, a shiny new star. Get your focus on Divine Feminine. The overall energy for Divine Feminine. We have Together, the Mystic. 30. Break that down as 3 Ascended Masters energy. It says, I weave my magic and surrender to the universe. And that's exactly what I am doing. God, go ahead and spin the block. I got work to do. You take care of my divine counterpart. I'll take care of what you need me to take care of. Because I know you got me. That's one person. Well, with my angels and ancestors and guides, I know my divine counterpart will be okay in God's hands. But he got me too. And I have nothing to worry about or nothing to fear. Right? And I think we got a little visitor right here. Like this little orb. You guys see where I'm pointing? I don't know if you guys see it. But it's beautiful. Right? Now look what you're seeing on camera. Look at this. Right? Oh. Where are you? Where you go? And you guys, I don't even have a like. This is beautiful. I hope you guys can see it, and you're just not like, okay, what is she pointing at? Like, what is happening? But this is just really amazing, right? We're talking about magic, and then, you know, You have your little orbs. I don't have anything that's glitter on me, so it's 2 of them now, 1 and 2. But it's just a beautiful feeling to know that we are definitely shaping, changing the world, raising the vibration of the planet, and we're so freaking magical, and it's just so beautiful. And I love that you guys are all following your purpose and your mission. Okay, now we are going to dive into the Work Your Light, or Light Worker Oracle by Alana Fairchild. Okay, so for Divine Masculine, we have Paradigm Shift. I told you they are going through it this summer. They are going to realize so much is happening for the Divine Masculine. They are going through that paradigm shift. Old beliefs are being torn down. They're starting to understand what you've been communicating to them. They're seeing things in their visions, in their 5D, nighttime when they're sleeping, and they're also realizing they can't run from their spiritual gifts anymore. I know my divine counterpart told me that, they wanted to be ignorant to it and really fight against it ever being brought up or asking any questions. Like, I can slide something in here and there, but my divine masculine is not going. And so a lot of that is being broken down, opened up. And again, there will come a time where your divine masculine will come to you and will open up their heart and unconditionally, in a loving way, tell you how they are so sorry for the way they've treated you, for the way they've spoken to you, for the way they've made you feel like crap, for not believing in you when they actually knew it all along. And in that moment, choose unconditional love as well. Okay? For Divine Feminine, we have Earth Healing. Again, this is what Divine Feminine is focused on. Earth healing. Really helping and supporting the collective. Being there for the collective. What is it? New Age of Aquarius. Raising the vibration of the planet. And so what I did, I don't know if you guys saw me. So I have this wand, okay? And just to show you that we have orbs visiting us today, I moved it because I wanted to see, like, okay, is it this? Is it that? But no, this is that orb. It's kicking it. And they came to visit us today, our little friends. So welcome. There you are. Welcome. But this also shows our magical abilities and what there's more here. 1, 2, and 3. You guys see those? Let me check the timer. 10:51. Okay. You guys see there's more. Don't be afraid. This is beautiful. I mean, even tonight, having the spiritual presence here, having the orbs around us, having this beautiful message come across. Again, there's so many beautiful things happening and changing for us. We as a collective, right? And raising the vibration of the planet is something that is our #1 mission. Being the light. You have so much light within you. As you walk past someone on the street, you awaken them. Some of you have the gift of, it's called, I think it's not the shadow worker, but there's a thing called an awakener too. But on one of my videos, I went through and told you guys all of the names of the spiritual gifts. I'll do it again probably, but this is beautiful for Divine Feminine. Okay, overall energy, we have 4th ray of harmony, number 6, 4th ray of harmony, and this is for the collective. Okay, so this is number 6, 4th ray of harmony, and the 4th ray of harmony comes to you now with the qualities of beauty, harmony, and balance. It says it empowers you to complete a spiritual initiation. Any conflict you experience now serves your divine purpose. it will eventually become the fuel you need to be. It will eventually be the fuel you need to be born anew. Something negative will be transformed into something positive. The Archangel Gabriel helps you to receive the blessing of the fourth ray of harmony now. This is beautiful. So beautiful. Guys, you need to get this deck just to read the book. Just to read the book. All right, guys, the last spread I'm using is the Life Purpose Oracle spread. All right. For divine masculine travel. And it says your life purpose involves traveling. Look at that orb right there. Just look at the hat. Look at the hat. Look at that. Oh, God. Travel. Look at that one. Look at that one. Look at that one. Travel. And it says your life purpose involves traveling. So that's for divine masculine. For divine feminine, healer. You have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. Boom. And I'll pause right there again. You have these M's in the middle of your palms. You need to be writing in the comment sections. Turn your hand over now, look at it. Or you need to be emailing me. You need to start on your spiritual mission. You're just afraid if you haven't done so already. Overall energy for the collective, we have school. And it says the answer that you're seeking involves going to school. You can also be a spiritual teacher or offer courses in the spiritual gifts that you have, okay? So I'm going to do something really special for you guys right now. So what I want you to do is I want you to really calm yourself down, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an sort of initiation to reboost yourself for the full moon Capricorn and going forward as you go on your journey. I want you to look at the cameras. I want you to see what I'm about to do. And so as you do that, you look into the camera as I do what I am going to do. You are giving me your full permission to do so. Yes. So when I do this, I want you guys to afterwards dive head first, full on speed, trusting Spirit, Source, Divine God as you journey onto your life path, purpose, and your mission. All right? What I am about to do, this is my healing wand. Okay? And one of my soul sisters have witnessed this on their own personal occasion. So I'm bringing in the white light, calling on my angels, guides, spirit team, angelic team, higher angelic realms of the seraphims, my guides, my deities, my ancestors. And as I send it to you, I am sending you so much love and light as you go onto your journey, as you follow your life path, purpose, mission, as you are becoming your one true self. As divine feminines, you are strong, you are wise, you are leaders, you are engulfing in light, engulfing in light, engulfing in light and love. And as you take this transmission, you are in a high vibration going forward, and you are focused on your life purpose, path, and mission. You are able to help your divine counterpart as you lead and guide in regards to raising the vibration of the planet. For divine masculine, you are open, you are honest, you have integrity, you are able to communicate, you are able to express your self-love and emotions, and all of your chakras are aligned. All of your chakras are vibrating at the right level. All of your chakras are turning at the right level. All of your chakras are allowing you to open up, focus on your purpose, path, and mission, and align with your divine counterpart. So mote it be, so mote it be, so mote it be. Amen. All right, you guys let me know how you felt about that. All right, and when I do that, right, you see how my energy shift, how I go into a different sort of vibration, right? Again, if you guys need anything in regards to your spiritual path and purpose mission, email me. That email is in the description box below. I'm sending you guys so much love and light, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.